Yo, what's up, everyone? Hello, everyone. We're back with another video. It's 11:12 p.m. November 13th, 2025, and I promise you when I say this is probably one of the hardest videos I've ever made because I have so much shit going on right now in terms of school and just personal shit. But I gotta stop being such a bitch and procrastinating because I should have been making videos these past 2 days. The day before this, I got a break even trade, and the day before that, I believe it was a losing trade. So now you're all caught up. Today was another losing trade. We are not doing too well. And I'm going to break down with you my entry. And honestly, dude, so many people took the same exact trade as me today. So if you know everyone's doing the same shit, I mean, you're probably not doing anything too wrong. But after this video is made, I will be doing some back testing. Take a look at the Instagram, and we are probably going to be changing it up a little bit in terms of strategy because what I'm doing right now in terms of TGR strategy is just I just can't fucking roll with it, bro. Like I'm getting off topic, but we'll save that for another video. I'll have a whole another video talking about strategy and what I'm currently doing and how we can make some adjustments. But for now, let's just get onto the charts here and talk about what I did. The usual reds, Asian highs, Asian lows, blues, London highs, London lows. Black is hourly highs and hourly lows. We had these, I think these were 15-minute. Let me take a look here. It looks like 15-minute. What is this? Are these bigger maybe? 30 minutes? Ah, there it is. Okay, so we have these two 30-minute fair value gaps that were not touched yet, unfilled. So that was a good draw on liquidity for me. I mean, look at the fucking market. That's exactly where we ended up going. So I had that in mind. Let's go to the 5-minute here for you. 5-minute in terms of Asian session. And London session, we kind of just tank, really. I mean, Asian session, we get good manipulation legs up. We completely inverse this 5-minute gap. Go all the way up here. We don't take out any of these highs, any significant highs. London session, we get a good inverse fair value gap off of this 5-minute. Start manipulating or start reversing lower. We see this. New York opens. I was looking for a continuation, right? So there's this new model that I've been trying where it's an aggressive bearish continuation model, and you inverse a London session fair value gap, like a 15-minute or a 30-minute. And that's like everything you need to know to go short. But there wasn't anything to inverse in terms of London session because we were all the way up here. So, but I was looking for a continuation because I didn't think we were going to go any higher. I mean, if we were, we opened all the way down here. If we were, I would have liked to see like a bearish SMT off of these highs, but we didn't do that. I knew we wanted to go lower. So pre-market 8:30, 9:30 is when I hopped on the charts here. So let's take a look what we got. 5-minute, tapping this 5-minute right here, start rejecting lower. This is before 9:30, but I'm just painting the picture for you. Tapping this 5-minute, big 5-minute bearish legs down, big 5-minute. Getting a lot of bearish confluence here. We're respecting bearish order flow. We form this 5-minute fair value gap on NQ. Sorry, put that back. On NQ. We get a retracement back to that 5-minute fair value gap. And if you saw my Instagram story, I've been noticing often that 5-minute manipulation leg back to a 5-minute fair value gap is also exactly where equilibrium lies, and that green line is equilibrium. What do? Tap in there perfectly. And bro, when I tell you, I thought I had the A+ set up. Let's open this. Okay, so here we go. Everyone took this trade today. Literally everyone. Okay, so we inverse this 1-minute fair value gap here. Right? As soon as I saw us inverse this, I knew we were going to search and destroy this 5-minute fair value gap up here. So 1-minute inversion to the upside. Let's delete that. Tap into this 5-minute fair value gap. as we're going up, we form a 1 minute fair value gap here. We're still tapping in, tapping in. What do? Big rejection down, big rejection down. Inverse this 1 minute, get a bearish candle closure. That's when I entered. And I wanted to target either this hourly low, this unfilled hourly fair value gap, this unfilled hourly fair value gap. Any of those were pretty significant, right? But for short, I wanted to take this hourly low down here. So close past it. We're looking good. We're getting big bearish candles down. I'm like, okay, we're looking good. And then we inverse it, and we're going higher. And I was like, fuck, wait, what the fuck is happening? Like, why are we doing that? Well, most traders took that same trade. Most of them did. Let's go to the 5 minute, though, and see why we kept going higher. Okay, so we had this 5 minute. Actually, I think the 15 minute. That's what I saw. Yeah, so this whole thing is a fair value gap. This whole thing. So up here is the 15-minute fair value gap. But for us, we're just going to use the 5 because that looks better. So I have this 5-minute fair value gap all the way up here. And we inverse that as well. So, although a lot of people got stopped out here and it wanted to go higher, a lot of people stayed on the chart at this time. So this is like 10:20, so a little bit past macro at this point. And we form a SMT off of these highs, I believe. Let me go on the 1 minute just to look better. Delete this. Here we are. Do the same on this ES pair. There we are. Okay, boom. SMT, bang. Okay. From here to here, and from is this one? What's this one? Okay. From here to here, ES manages to take out this high right here, whereas NQ stays below. That's a bearish SMT. Okay. Now, we knew that order flow was bearish for the day. So although we completely inversed this 1 minute and this 5 minute up here, that's okay because we formed a bearish SMT. And in the back of our mind, we know that order flow for the day is going to be bearish. We're looking for a continuation confluence to the downside because we are in a government shutdown. We have to take that into account. We understand that stocks aren't looking too good. So in return, what's that going to do to the futures market? Well, futures is a cluster of individual stocks. And if the stocks aren't doing good and they're opening at lower prices, that's going to affect the cluster. So it's going to affect the basket, which is S&P and NASDAQ. Okay, so what do? I'll show you. Form this bearish SMT. Let's go on the 2 minute. Or even the 5. Let's go on the 5. I actually don't like that. 3 minute. The only reason why I'm using the 3 and a 2 is because I can get more accurate. Boom, here we go. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect. This is a 3 minute fair value gap. What do? We inverse this 3 minute fair value gap. We have a bearish SMT. Okay. Inverse a 3 minute fair value gap and get a great pullback. Great pullback. We're really deep into this pullback. Let's pull out the fib. Let's take a look. We are, yeah, bro. Like, or sorry, it's supposed to be the other way. I apologize. Yeah, like all the way at the 79% extension. Like you would think it would want to continue, but no. No, you're a smart trader. You understand that we have a overall high time frame bearish bias, right? So we're looking for shorts. We're not looking to long right now. We're looking for shorts. Okay, so what do we do? Inverse this 3 minute. Here, you could have entered short. Bang. Put your stop above this high. Right? Let's go on the 1 minute. See your take profits. TP1 is at this external or this internal low, right? TP2 down here. TP3 all the way down here. Now, PB Blake, one crazy good trader. He took this exact trade, right? And he also took this trade, which a lot of traders did. It's not a bad trade. Like, this looks like an A+ setup. This trade right here. You get a good 5 minute retrace, a 1 minute inversion, boom, enter, right? No, he stayed on the charts because what time is this? This is 10:19. See, like I was in class and I had to fucking leave. Guys, I promise you, next semester we are locking the fuck in because we are not in class trading with 6 people in there and getting called on. You know how hard that is? It's fucking hard, okay? So, yeah. We're going to lock in. But in terms of today, this is the trade I would have taken if I stayed on the charts. We get a 3 minute inversion. Enter. Could have put our TP1 here for a 1-to-1. TP2 right here. And a TP3 all the way down here. This is Blake's model. This right here, that's TJRs. How do I know that? Because TJRs is a liquidity sweep. 5 minute break of structure, inverse fair value gap, 79% extension, confirmation. A 5 minute continuation, so that's a 5 minute fair value gap and or equilibrium retracement, and then a 1 minute confirmation, so that is again a 79% extension, inverse fair value gap. What do we get in terms of TJR? No real liquidity sweep, doesn't really matter, but 5 minute retracement, 1 minute inversion, boom, enter. See, my issue is his entry's good when you are on a live account, because when you do that, you're so fucking nitpicky with your entries, and then your stop loss is all the way up here because your leg down is all the way down here. You know what I mean? Like, you need to give yourself more wiggle room. And that's the problem with his strategy, is it's so nitpicky, and you miss on good opportunities. Whereas PB Blake's model, you can take more often and still benefit if you take 1-to-1s. Because after you hit 1-to-1, put your shit to break even. Boom, you're good. You're good. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane. Let's go on the 2 minute. Let's just look. Yeah, like, you can profit from this, even though it's a little leg down. Like, just PB Blakes, you're making more money faster because you got to think, like, his strategy is all off of inversions. 2, 3, 1 minute inversions, targeting internal lows. Whereas TJR's is external liquidity sweeps with huge legs down. Like, realistically, if you're on an eval, that is just not like, you can go weeks without taking a profitable trade because you're so nitpicky with your entry. Now, don't get me wrong, it fucking works. Like, there's days where it works, but it's just hard as fuck. Like, you're just so nitpicky, and when you lose, you're losing on the only opportunity you had for the day because you waited so long for it to find this fucking ideal entry, and if it doesn't hit, then it doesn't hit. Like, you're fucked for the rest of the day. Whereas if you follow PB, you could have taken that trade today and taken this trade This one that I just marked out. I'm going to do more back testing after I upload this YouTube video, and I'm going to go back and check and see if PB Blake shit holds true. Because, dude, honestly, just having an SMT with a 2 to 3 minute inversion to the downside is literally all you fucking need. That's all you need. Like, look at this. And people say, oh, high time frame holds higher power. Okay, yeah, you're right. But, like, again, how long are you trying to stay in the trade for, dude? Like, take your profits. Let's go on a 3 minute. Or it's 5 minute. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. Like, look at that. 5 minute inversion right there. Let's go on the 1 minute. Let's see where your entry could have actually been. Ah, dude, come on, bro. That is fucking cheesecake. Cheesecake. Look at this. Body candle closure out of this 5 minute inverse rally gap. What do? Put your stop like right about there. Or do you target? Boom. 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 All the way down there. To this hourly. Like, oh my god. It's so easy. Like, what is this? Holy shit. It's a fucking 1 to 7. Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's the power of inversions, man. You know, fuck. Although you can get an external liquidity sweep, and all this shit, all these crazy confluences, sometimes you're just doing way too much, man. Like, all you need is a fucking SMT, a liquidity sweep, 2, 3, or 5 minute inverse rally gap, go on the 1 minute, enter. Target a 1-to-1 out first if you're not confident, and put your shit at break even. If you're confident, just hold. But if you use that model, you can trade more without losing so much. Whereas TJR, like, you're forced to fucking find some crazy ass entry, you know, and then you're targeting crazy ass take profits because that's the only way you're making money. And because you're doing that, you're only trading once a day. And once a day on an eval is mind fucking because you're on a ticking time bomb and you need to pass your account. So I'm going to be playing around with my strategy a little bit because right now I'm at like a weird crossroads where I'm starting to like not like the shit that Tyler's putting out. And he has made a living for himself, but he hasn't followed a strategy in fucking months. And you can see that. I mean, how much did he lose a day? $153,000? I mean, that's like his norm now. I don't know. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's the one who has the Koenigsegg and I don't. So, can't really talk that much shit. But I'm just trying to figure out what works for me. And I just want to break down on the charts what I've been seeing. And I also need to hold myself a little bit more accountable. And I apologize for being lazy with uploading these videos. I just have a lot going on. But I gotta stop being such a bitch. So, that's that's it. Yeah. I gotta do what I gotta do. Keep putting this shit out. So, peace, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.